Hi everybody, my name is Chris Burgoyne. I'm a freelance makeup artist based out of Los Angeles, California. Today we're going to be using the European Body Art Encore palettes. I really like these palettes because not only are the pots interchangeable, you can customize the palettes, but there's a lot of pigment in these products. You get a lot of color payoff with them. They're fully customizable, so if you have one color that you use a lot, you can replace it just by that single pot. If there's a particular actor or person you might be working with, you can fully customize different colors in here. So you could put flesh tones in here, you could put hair colors, you could put blood colors in there. The palette's really kind of limitless as far as its uses. We're also going to be using the liquid hair colors, which is a waterproof, transfer-free product that lasts up to 72 hours in your hair. It's really great for use on actors for quick touch-ups of gray hairs, of roots. It's also really good for use in my world. I do a lot of stunt actors to mimic the look of a real actor, and we use these hair colors a lot for changing the color of their eyebrows, their beards, sideburns, and the like. And today we're going to be covering up some grays in this beard, and then I'm also going to show you a demo about how I might change a lace beard to match an actor a little more closely for a stunt player. So well, let's get started. I'm going to be using the Encore Hair Light palette today, and I might interchange a little bit using the liquid hair color as well, just to kind of give you a little variation. I'm going to be using the Fuel Activator because it gives me a little bit longer work time with the product. It allows me to move it around a little bit more in the hair before it actually sets completely. The colors I'm going to use today mostly are going to be the taupe, auburn, and I might mix in a little bit of the sand and flax possibly, just to kind of give a little more variation. Usually there's at least 3 to 4 colors in somebody's beard, so I like to try to mix a lot of different colors in just to kind of create a naturalness. And the nice thing is that the European Body Art palettes come with this nice removable mixing plate, so I can customize the color on the palette as well. Use a mascara wand. A disposable mascara wand I think is usually the best way to get the product into the beard, to really work it down into the hair. Let's take a look here. Usually I like to try to get in there nice and deep and start working the color in from the root on out. And this way you know that color is going all the way into the beard and that you're not going to have those grays in the middle kind of popping through. I'm taking a little bit of the auburn color and I'm mixing it in with the taupe color, trying to get this sort of in between, sort of a little bit red into the taupe. Kind of start bringing that in to these colors that are a little closer to his hairline, which appear to be a little bit more red. Usually when I'm doing this, I build my colors light to dark, because you can always make something a little bit darker, but it's a little bit hard to go from dark to light afterwards. Usually you would have to strip the color out in order to get that color to come back up, because even in his beard here, he's got some pretty dark colors underneath. So we might want to come back in afterwards and just kind of add a couple of darks in there just to really create a nice natural cover up here. The nice thing about using this fuel activator as well is with the colors kind of drying a little bit more slowly, you can kind of shape those hairs kind of back into place, comb them back down so they're all kind of laying in the right direction. See if I can see the color here. I'm taking a little bit of the sand color, which is it's much a light tone, but usually these top layers of hair on a beard tend to be a little bit lighter than some of the deeper ones, so I'm going to kind of feather in there a little bit just to kind of create a little bit more natural look. Really work that mascara wand into the roots, kind of rubbing it back and forth just like you would, say, on your eyelashes. And really pull that color from the root all the way down to the end of the shaft of the hair. One of the other reasons why I like the European body art colors is because the scent tends to be a little bit more pleasing underneath the nose than some of the other products. And because it has a high color pigmentation to it, you don't have to keep going back and forth underneath the nose for a really long time with the alcohol. You can get in there pretty quick, get the job done, and not have to linger too much underneath the actor or your own nose, which can be a little bit unpleasant at times. But the payoff is that it stays in for a really long time. Taking a little bit of the auburn color, and I'm just kind of stroking it a little bit onto these top hairs just to try to get a little of that red to pop through. Let me turn your head this way. And working from the roots and from the lower layers of hair down near the bottom of the jawline, and working my way up the beard line. Brush, I kind of comb all the hairs so they lay back in a natural way. You can already see from this side to this side we already got a great color payoff, and that only took about a minute or so to do. Again, working from the bottom of the jawline here, kind of working my way up. I'm going to take a little bit of the liquid hair color now and kind of add in just a little some of the deeper elements into the beard just to kind of start creating a little more of that natural effect. The liquid hair colors are really nice to keep if you're an actor, you're going on an audition. They're really nice to do quick touch-ups if you have gray hair. If you have gray hair and you're trying to play a younger role, sometimes these are really nice just to have in your collection of makeup goods as an actor, because these can offer a real quick fix to kind of help make you look a little more youthful. They're really great. They already have a mascara wand already in them, so the work's already, everything's right there for you. All you have to do is find the right color for your beard and or your eyebrows or your hair. And I'm just going to kind of take this. I'm just going to kind of dab it around a little bit here and there, just to kind of create a little of that dark undertone that tends to be in a lot of beards. Just kind of dabbing it in there. taking layers as I go, kind of working my way up from the base, kind of pulling the hair back, and just taking a few strokes here and there with what color would be ebony here, which is pretty deep dark color. But when it's just kind of applied to hairs here and there, it tends to help create that natural sort of breakup in the beard. I'm just going to take the auburn and hit some of these higher point hairs here. I'm just going to hit the outside of your eyebrows here just a little bit, just to another way to help make somebody seem a little bit more youthful is to have a nice frame for the face, which is what your eyebrows do. Gently rub them across, kind of going in the opposite direction of the hair growth, just so it can capture a little bit of that color off of the wand. Brushing it back into place. We successfully youthified his beard and tried to keep it natural looking with a couple of different colors in there, using the taupe and the auburn and even just a little bit of espresso from the dark palettes and our liquid hair colors and the underlayers, just to kind of create a little bit more of that depth. And I think we've done a pretty good job here. Camera ready. Ready for action.